All right, so now I've got the oat straw cut up. You can see I did not cut it up very fine. You know, some pieces are still kind of long, but lots of them, they're basically small enough to go in the pan. So normally I actually do this right over the stovetop, but then I have to clean up my stove afterwards. So I'm gonna shove it in there. It's a little messy, but it's totally worth it. It's not that hard to clean up. So I'm shoving it in there. I'm gonna use a wooden spoon in a second to get it. Okay, so I'm gonna say that's good enough for now. All right, so I grab my wooden spoon and I'm basically just gonna press it down. I like to think of this as a ritual, so it's a bit of a slow practice. You're gonna make this about an hour before you wanna drink it. It's okay to strain some off sooner, like maybe after a half hour, but then you're gonna let it keep simmering, and then over the course of a couple hours, you're gonna be able to keep coming back to your pot and straining off a cup at a time to drink. I like drinking it hot, so that's my preference. If you don't like drinking it hot and you prefer drinking it cold, you could wait till it's all done and then strain it and then put it in your fridge and then drink it after it cools off. Or obviously you could make it iced after it's done. But I think it tastes really comforting when it's warm right off the stovetop. I will literally strain it straight from here into my mug that I'm going to drink it out of. And then you can add honey or maple syrup or whatever, lemon. But I think it tastes really good plain. But it's only going to taste really good if you simmer it long enough. Otherwise, it's going to be really blah tasting. So now you can see I've gotten it all wet. And I'm just going to let it come up to a boil. You can see the color gets more vibrant once it's wet. And this is one of the most nourishing herbs, tons of vitamins and minerals, but it's particularly known for its calcium. And after about 20 days of drinking this, my massage therapist commented on how hydrated and healthy my skin and my tissues are. And the reality is I don't even really drink much water at all. So it's got to be due to this. I've been drinking it almost every day since the end of September, I think it was, when we got all this from my dad's friend who's a farmer. But I've been drinking oat straw for years. Before that, I've just been buying it from herb stores. So yeah, it's all submerged here, and I'm going to let it come up to a boil, and then I will be back.